f of x is equal to 3 minus 4 root x all squared divided by root x, where x is greater than 0. Part A. Show that f of x is equal to 9x to the power of minus 1/2 plus a times x to the power of 1/2 plus b, where a and b are constants to be found. So basically the question is asking us to rearrange this to make it look like this. So first thing I'm going to do is expand the brackets on the top here. And then afterwards we'll divide everything by the root x. So when we do the 3 squared, we'll get 9. Then we're going to do the 3 times the minus 4 root x, which would be minus 12 root x. But then we're going to have 2 of those, so it's going to be minus 24 root x. And then finally we're going to have the minus 4 root x squared. So the minus 4 squared is going to be 16, and the root x squared is going to just be x. Right, now to simplify one step more, I'm going to rewrite these square roots as being x to the power of 1/2. And I can now divide each of these terms. So I'm going to divide the 9 by x to the power of 1/2. I will divide the 24x to the power of 1/2 by x to the power of 1/2. And I will also divide the 16x by x to the power of 1/2. The 9 divided by x to the power of 1/2, I can rewrite that as being 9x to the power of minus 1/2, because I've just got the x to the power of 1/2 on the denominator, and I can move that up to the numerator with a negative power. The next term here, I can see that the x to the power of 1/2 are going to cancel out and just leave me with minus 24. And then finally, the final term, I can see that x divided by x to the power of 1/2 will leave me with x to the power of 1/2, because the 1 that I've got on the numerator there, take away the 1/2 is 1/2. And there we go. This is my answer for part A of this question. And we can see it does match up with what we needed to show here, where A is 16 and the B is minus 24. Part B of this question says to find f dash. So that's telling me to differentiate f. So I'm going to go through each of these terms here and differentiate them. The first term, well, we're going to multiply by the power of 1 minus 1/2. So 9 times minus 1/2 will be minus 9 over 2. And then we'll take 1 away from the power. So the minus 1/2, take away 1, will be minus 3 over 2. The next term, the minus 24, that's a constant, so that will differentiate just to be 0. And then the final term here, the 16x to the power of 1/2, well, we're going to multiply by the power, so multiply by the 1/2. So 16 times 1/2 is 8. And then we will take 1 away from the power, so 1/2 take away 1 is minus 1/2. And that has now been differentiated. That is my f dash of x. Part C of the question is saying to evaluate, so find the value of f dash of 9. So I need to substitute 9 into my gradient function here. Right, so we could use our calculator for this, but I've not got mine to hand, so let's just work it out manually. We've got the 9 to the power of 1/2, which means the square root of 9 is going to be 3. And then that 3 to the power of minus 3. So 3 to the power of 3 is 27, and the minus will do the reciprocal. So all of that will simplify to be 1 over 27. Then over here we've got the 9 to the power of 1/2, so that's going to be 3 again. And then the 3 to the power of minus 1 will be 1/3. Simplifying this now then. Well, the first term, the 9 and the 27, I can see they're going to cancel out. And so this is going to simplify to be minus 1 over 6 because of the 2 times the 3, plus 8 over 3. Let's get a common denominator here, so let's rewrite the 8 over 3 as 16 over 6. Now we can add those two things together to get 15 over 6. Or 5 over 2.